You've probably noticed that this is the first video uploaded on a brand new channel, which means if you're watching this, you clicked on a video with 0 views and 0 subscribers. And I want to personally thank you. If you're new here, my name's Ryan, and please comment below so I can write you a message and let you know how much this view means to me, because I know what it's like to be on the other side of this screen, starting from scratch, wondering if it's too late to start on YouTube or if you missed your chance to start an online business. I've thought that a lot. In fact, in 2012, I started a YouTube channel, then stopped. Then I started another one, and I stopped again. And every time I'd play the if only game, if only I had stayed consistent, if only I hadn't given up. But in 2018, I started again. Even though I thought it was too late at that time, even though part of me whispered, what if this is just another waste of my time? That channel now has over 80,000 subscribers, and it helped me make over 5 million in online sales. But more than that, it connected me to people, musicians. That's what my other channel was about, music. They were people who needed to hear what I had to offer. And that's why I'm here again, starting new, because the foundation of any business, whether it's a music business, videography, fitness, coaching, it all comes down to connection. So if you're on the fence about starting, let this video be your sign to take the pressure off. You don't need to have it all figured out, but it's never a waste of time to offer value to someone else. And it's never too late to start, believe me. As someone who thought it was too late time after time, trust me, it's not. So start. That especially goes for this website that we're on right now, YouTube. If you've been telling yourself it's too late to start on YouTube, I need you to hear this. Start a channel on YouTube. All of the reasons that YouTube is an incredible content platform still stand, such as it being a great search engine. You can get SEO optimized content out into the world. But there's one new reason, because the platform is changing and YouTube is pushing out new creators and new voices more and more, harder than ever before. Because now YouTube doesn't care about how many subscribers you have. It doesn't even care if you have a big audience or not. The only thing YouTube cares about is pushing good videos to the right person. And if you make a video that helps someone, whether you have 1 subscriber, 80,000 subscribers, or 1 million subscribers, YouTube will put that video in front of the right person if it has the right message. I've seen it. Brand new creators are posting their first video and getting thousands of views because YouTube is built differently now. Now, I don't know how many views this video is going to get, but let this video be a demonstration that I truly believe that opportunity is still there and the tools have never been better or easier. I remember trying to build my first website when I started an online business, spending hour upon hour just trying to connect my forms to my email list, to my website, and I wanted to offer a free download to my viewers called a lead magnet. And it felt like I was duct taping my business together with different software platforms just to make it work the way that I was taught. And it was exhausting. And it honestly made me question whether or not I had the tech skills to do online business. I questioned if I was wasting my time. I remember actually in 2019, I had just been uploading YouTube videos for about a year, and I had lost my job 3 months before my wife and I were supposed to get married. And after our honeymoon, we moved into this tiny apartment, and I remember sitting on the couch in that apartment, turning to my wife and saying, "Hun, I think I need to get this thing called Kajabi." And she was so supportive, but at the same time, she was like, "What's that?" And I described to her what it was, an all-in-one software where your website, your email list, your products, and your marketing are all connected. And I wouldn't have to pay for other tools like Zapier to duct tape my business together, and it'd actually save us money. So yeah, I basically sold my wife on Kajabi, but honestly, that decision changed my life, and it gave me a foundation to build something real and lasting, because I've been using Kajabi for the last 6 years, watching it improve and them adding features and getting better. And so the reason I bring this up is because the purpose of this channel is to mentor the person that I was 6 years ago. There have been people in my life, friends from Bible study, from church, my brother, who've all asked me, how did you build your online business? And the point of this channel is not only to share the tools that I love, because I've been through almost every tool that you can think of, different subscriptions, canceling, migrating, all of the above. But I also want to leave behind the wisdom from my experiences, because there are a lot of things you could do to start an online business. But over the years, I've found my favorite things that I think work the best, and I want to share those with you. So if you're stuck at the starting line, building your business, maybe the tech is confusing you and you're feeling stuck, I cannot recommend Kajabi enough. And in the description below, I linked a free course that'll walk you through the building of your website and setting up your email list and creating your first simple product on Kajabi. And there's also a 30-day free trial linked in the description as well, which is twice as long as their normal free trial. So you can try it for yourself and see if it's right for you. Now, in this first episode, I'm trying to cover a lot of my vision for the channel and for future videos and how I want to serve you, but I also want to leave you with something actionable so that you can leave this video having an idea of what you can do to start your online business. And when you hear the term online business, you might think about needing to run Facebook ads or creating the perfect funnel or any other tactic or strategy or technique that you might have heard from other YouTube videos or on Instagram from gurus. And honestly, vulnerable moment for me, I've spent a ton of money on those programs that teach you how to write the perfect sales page and what emails to send and all of the above. And the truth is that I think the industry and the internet and people have moved on from that. The landscape has completely changed, and people, they don't want to be sold to. Instead, they want to know you, like you, and trust you. And I'll make a more detailed video about this in the future, but if I were starting over today and I needed to get profitable quick, even in my first month, I wouldn't waste a second building a funnel. I wouldn't touch Facebook ads. I wouldn't do any of the things that you're supposed to do to build an online business. Instead, I would do this. I call it the MIT framework: meet, investigate, and train. This framework is for people who have something to give to the world, for people like me who love teaching the next generation. Meet, investigate, train. So first, meet people by creating content that meets them where they are. What are they already searching for? What's keeping them up at night? You don't need to go viral. You don't need to follow trends. You just need to answer their questions and meet them right where they're at. What are they typing into Google this very second? Where are they right now, and how can you meet them where they're at? Next is investigate. Find out what they need, and if you're posting videos that actually meet them where they're at and answer their questions, they're going to start commenting. And you need to show up in the comments asking them, what is the biggest thing holding you back right now? This is so crucial because starting an online business isn't about selling. It's about solving, being the problem solver for your future customers. And only once you have become a remover of roadblocks for people, you are ready to move on to step 3, which is training the ones who are ready. And I believe you should do this in 2 capacities: free and paid. First, take the top 3 roadblocks that you keep hearing over and over again in YouTube comments, on social media, in your content, and host a free 30-minute live Zoom class. You might be familiar with the term webinar, but honestly, that's too much pressure. I want you to have a no-pressure Zoom call that only gives value to your people. You've already done the investigating, so help them move forward. And at the end, let them know you have space to work together deeper one-on-one. This is a zero-pressure, non-salesy way to just open your arms to people who want your help. Because your goal isn't to sell to them, it's to serve them. And that's why the MIT framework is so great. Meet, investigate, train. Because your business shouldn't be a funnel. Don't even think about that yet. Business is all about connection. and connection is what lasts. Now it's time for action. Comment below one thing you're going to do this week to meet people where they're at through your online content. And listen, if you have a similar story as I do, where you've started and stopped multiple times, maybe with a YouTube channel or a business or an Instagram account, please share your story below, because I'd love to offer you encouragement and advice so that you can break through this time. Let this video be the push that you need, because it's not too late. No matter what your mind is telling you, it's not too late.